June 13, 1943. Dear Mom, well, this is a nice hot Sunday. We boys are all sitting around in our shorts. It is much cooler this way. Last week we had a physical fitness test. It consisted of 3 parts. First, we had to do sit-ups. This was done by lying on the back, hands laced behind the head. We were supposed to sit up, touching the elbow on the opposite knee. I did it 50 times. This makes the midsection very sore. We then did pull-ups, or chin-ups as they are commonly called. I did 6. I then ran a 300-yard course in 55 seconds. I got a grade of good. We will have these every 6 weeks now. A group of about 80 cadets left for classification last week. Friday was called Black Friday. We could make the guys that were leaving do anything we wanted to. They had to do some strange things. They did everything from goosing butterflies to acting like an airplane and running around dive-bombing trees. In the mess hall, they had to eat square meals and they had to get under the tables when someone yelled air raid. It was really funny too. I'm enclosing the rest of the pictures. How did you like those pictures I sent a while back? This is a darn hot day. It seems they're getting hotter all the time. Yesterday, we went to the train to see the boys off. When we returned, we moved to another barracks. A nice one too. Your aviation student, Jim. June 17, 1943. Dear Mom, gee, kid, it was good to get your letter. It seemed like a long time since I heard from you. We are really getting straightened out, aren't we? This pay, I will try to send $20 more home. I hope it will help out. You say it was hot there. Brother, you should have been here. Why, it is so hot they have to use asbestos flags and stone buildings to prevent them from burning. Last Saturday night, I went to a college dance here and met a cute little cookie. We had a lot of fun. She is crazy like me. I hope to see her again, but I don't know. The girls outnumber the boys, so you have no trouble getting a girl. First come gets the better girls, though. They always have 2 dances on Saturday nights. We go to the college dance till it gets dull, then we take off and go to the other one. I am surely glad that I brought my harmonica. About a third of the guys in the barracks plays one. We really have the jam sessions. We have a crazy fella who used to play the drums. He puts me in the mind of Johnny. Is he still around? Say, if you haven't received my class ring yet, write Kay and tell her to send it to you. Also, when my other ring comes, please send it to me. You can look at it. My only real tough study is physics. Our teacher knows it, but he can't explain it for me to grasp. My grades in all studies are all in the 90s so far. Well, honey, take it easy. Jim. June 19, 1943. Dear Mom, I will be here about 4 months more, then I think back to Texas for a couple weeks. From there, who knows? Oh, about that income tax, I did file a deferment blank when I filed my income tax return, so I am just going to let it ride. I couldn't pay it anyway, so if you find out anything, please let me know. Boy, it is hot here all the time. We have frequent storms, but they usually occur at night, and the next day it is nice and hot again. Boy, Dickie Huff is always sick, it seems. There are a couple of dances tonight. I will take them in, I think. It is a lot of fun. Last Friday, we had a 3-mile road run. We ran it in about 28 minutes. We have a very stiff physical education program, but it really makes you eat and sleep good. Although you can't navigate after these runs. I like it, though. I haven't heard from Kay for a long time, but I don't care. I got enough letters to answer the way it is. Well, I will sign off now and get ready to go to town. Yours, Jim. June 26, 1943. Dear Mom, it will probably be quite a while till I get a good picture taken because about all of the places have quit operating because of the lack of supplies. Last week I had to sign a little slip. It was something about your allotment. I don't know how true it is, but there is a rumor that when we go to cadet, the allotment will stop, but I don't know. Say, you can send me one of those toothbrushes. I can use it. You take it easy, kid. Cut out all this hoeing and stuff. That is a man's job. I think I will attend a dance tonight and meet my little cupcake. She is really okay. You think that your weather is hot, brother? You should be here. We have an average of 110 degrees every day, and brother, that is hot. I received my ring. Boy, it is nice. The guys really envy me, too. It is about the nicest I have seen. Most of my grades are in the 90s yet. I hope to keep them there. Part of one of my feelings dropped out, and yesterday I went to town and had it fixed. Friday, we went on a 3.6 mile road run. Boy, it wasn't as bad as the first one we had. We will have one every week. They are really toughening us up. Well, I will close for now. Jim. July 3, 1943. Dear Mom, how be ya? I'm still on the beam, so to speak. Gee, I will be glad when this Charleston deal is taken care of. Well, Mom, I think I can only send $10 this pay, but later in the month, if I find I can send more, I will send it. So our attorney is going into the service. I hope her luck. She will probably get a good position, too. It won't be long till all the guys are gone. Boy, you really are gaining weight, aren't you? We are having rain again on our days off, too, darn it. That always happens, though. We have Monday off, too. Oh, boy. I got me a girl now. She works in the cafeteria where we eat. She is really swell. She has the cutest little thumbs. She is a swell dancer, so that makes her okay. We are now having a very solid schedule of studies, but I am doing pretty fair, I think. We went to the show last night and saw Abbott and Costello in It Ain't Hay. It was the craziest thing. One of my buddies from radio school is taking overseas training. It's lucky I got out of it, huh? Well, I'm closing. Jim. July 5, 1943. Dear Mom, this is Monday and a holiday, believe it or not. Saturday, I had a date. We went out to a dance hall, which is outside. We got there and just started to dance when it began to rain. The girl put my hat on, and we kept on dancing. More fun. We are going on a picnic this afternoon. Gee, it sure would be nice if Charlie and I could meet, but I think I will be ahead of him. I don't use shave cream for brush, so I guess maybe you could give it to someone else. One fellow in our outfit got appendicitis. I don't know how to spell it. They took him to the hospital. He will get either a 15 or 21-day leave. Lucky boy. Mom, I was just talking when I said after 5 weeks in Texas, who knows? That is about right, though. In Texas, they see what you are made of, physically and mentally. They weed out the good and bad. If a guy makes good, he goes to pre-flight at one of the many schools all over the country. If a fellow doesn't make good, he is sent to a reception center and sent to some technical training school. If I would flunk, I would still keep my stripes. Furloughs are one thing a fella dreams about and prays for. God only knows when I will be home. Always remember there are millions of boys and their parents just like us. This is the way I look at it, and then I feel better. We had an increase in our barracks. One of the boys brought home a little puppy. It is about 10 or 11 days old and cute as can be. When we get caught doing something wrong, minor, we get demerits. 70 washes a guy out. If a guy does something really bad, major, he gets tours, which consists of taking away of his good conduct pass, and he has to walk for every tour 1 hour. One guy called a girl a name, and he got 45 tours and 35 demerits. This goes on his service record, too. So far, I have no demerits and no tours. I better quit bragging. I don't find it hard to be good. The old boy mentioned above walked off 20 tours, 20 hours, in the last 2 days. Just think, he will have walked approximately 150 miles when he is done. I feel sorry for him in a way. It is hard to learn the lesson that way. Well, I guess I had better quit for now. Yours, Jim. July 10, 1943. Dear Mom, how be ye? You are probably thinking, isn't he ever going to write? Well, I do feel as if I should have written sooner, but I don't have much time during the week. The weekend is when I get caught up on my correspondence. Yesterday, another flight left. There's only 3 flights here now. The other night, we all went and saw a play which was put on at the college. It was really funny. I took the little woman to the show last night. We saw a darn good picture. Did I tell you that we had a little dog in our barracks? We now have acquired a little kitten. Last night, all of the guys came in rather tipsy. Boy, the fun they had. We had a lot of fun watching them. We just got done moving into another barracks. This one is a lot cooler and a lot easier to keep clean. Oh, boy. Well, kid, that is all for now. Yours, Jim. July 12, 1943. Dear Mom, how is my dear mom today? I'm okay. I haven't heard from you in some time. What's up? Saturday night, I took the little woman to a dance. She really danced me off my feet. My feet were sore as heck. My girl would put you in the mind of Barbara S. She is crazy, and she loves to jitterbug. We named our little dog Furlough. He is pretty small, so we consider him as just a 3-day pass as yet. I have to go to chow. I will finish this letter. Hi, kid, I'm back. Say, do you think you could get my pocket watch fixed and send it to me? I could really use it. They are getting strict on us again. They slacked up for a while. We have a couple of new officers, and gee, nothing much new has happened. Oh yes, the library did get a new esquire. Did you hear about the moron who slept between 2 suitcases and bragged about sleeping between 2 old bags? Well, kid, I will close my big trap again. Take it easy. Yours, Jim. July 17, 1943. Hi, kid. Well, here I am again. Yesterday we got our gym clothes. They will cost us $7.50. We got gym shoes, trunks, t-shirts, sweatshirts, and pants. So I probably will only be able to send $10 this month again. He said we would have to get those things later anyhow, so we all just got them. How are our debts coming along? After we are all clear, I am still going to send money home beside the allotment. You know, it gets real hot every Friday and then rains to beat heck during our weekend, our free time. The other morning, we fall out for reveille, and I noticed that there was about 80 more fellas than usual. This was Flight 7 from the torrid deserts of Utah. Boy, do they look rugged. They have about 6 GIs with them. All the rest just came into the Army recently. I went downtown yesterday and got my suit of suntans. I now have them all tailored. Boy, do I look sharp. Mom, I feel rather proud. About every guy sends home for money. I didn't yet, did I? I never want to either. My letters during the week will be short, but I will try to make up for it on weekends, okay? Say, I don't know if you told me or not, but did we get the stone set on Dad's grave yet? Mom, I am not drinking. Oh, once in a while I take a drink of beer. This is a dry state anyhow. It is hard to get even beer. You still know me, don't you, kid? I haven't changed that much. Mom, I can tell you now that chances look darn slim of my getting home after school here is finished. In English the other day we had to get up and make a speech. I was never good at this sort of thing. I get nervous as heck. I get through okay. Mom, sooner or later we will have to get rid of a lot of Dad's things. I advise you to sell, but get as much out of them as possible. July 23, 1943. Dear Mom, just a rapid letter before chow. Enclosed, please find a picture of Hayes College and also a few pictures. These, however, aren't so hot. Mom, I want you to send my shorts and undershirts and also my bathing suit. Is there any way you could give me the color of those gabardine pants I bought? If they are near the army color and have no pleats, I may be able to wear them. I haven't heard from Paul for quite some time. Yes, Mom, I want my pocket watch fixed. I can easily use it. Mom, I am always okay. If I ever did get sick, we have some of the very finest doctors there are. I go on guard duty tonight. I also have a date, so I will have to come in a little earlier. I will write a longer letter Sunday. Take it easy, Jim. July 25, 1943. Dear Mom, well, as I promised, I am taking this opportunity of dropping you and Sis a line or two. Say, you must have been reading the dictionary to ring in a big word like tonsillectomy. Wow! Gee, it will be nice to get a watch. You don't know how useful one can be. Something funny is going on. Two of the guys said the pup was very hot, so they took him and put him in the water. Gee, does he look funny. We don't owe a heck of a lot, do we? Gee, I was rather surprised, but I know we have a good manager. Is Lynn still with that old bag he used to hang around with? I think he is a very poor imitation of a man. No ambition, no initiative. I can't see it. If he would have stayed in the army, he may have amounted to something. We have rain and thunderstorms every weekend, but the Sundays are all nice and hot. Mom, if you had inspections like we do, you would learn to clean up. Our barracks look swell during the week, but you should see it today especially. Yesterday, one of our boys got married. We all went down to the church after the wedding was over. We stood in a double line on the church steps. When the bride and groom came out, we all saluted. It was really beautiful. I'll bet the Mrs. and Mr. will never forget this. One of the fellows took some pictures. If they come out, I will send some home. When Mac came in the barracks before his marriage, we grabbed him and took a bottle of mercurochrome and painted him up. This is some of the paint job. There was more, but that is censored. Boy, was that funny. We never have a dull moment in our barracks. The little woman and I went out to the Ruptured Duck, Gala Gardens, to a dance. This name was given to the gardens by Flight 6. We had another physical fitness test. I improved 8 points over last time, just so I can keep it up. Last week we had a 2.3 mile road run. I ran it in about 19 minutes. They are really toughening us up. Well, I guess I had better shut up for now. Take it easy. Yours, Jim.